here, and this is News 6. Today we're reporting on St. Louis School in Custar. We had a gym show on March 4th, 1974 at 7:30 p.m. The whole school participated in it to make a big success. The program was held in 2 rooms of the school because we lack one big room. The first and second graders participated in such things as relay races, beanbag toss, and the parachute. The parachute is played by dividing kids into 2 teams. They are placed around a parachute, which is divided in half by a black line. A beanbag is placed in the center. The object of the game is for each team to try to throw the beanbag off the opponent's side. The 3rd and 4th graders did tumbling and did turns and upside-down hangs on the chin-up bars. Some of the tumbling stunts are as follows: forward rolls, backward rolls, fish flops, cartwheels, hitch kicks, and headstands to a forward roll. Joe Reimer did things on the balance beam like mount, hitch kick, walking forward, back scale, V-sit, and a dismount. The 5th and 6th graders did tinkling, limbo, and wrestling. Tinkling and limbo was originally formed in Jamaica. Tinkling is where 2 people do a rhythm by hitting the bamboo poles on the ground twice and hitting them together once. Limbo is where 2 people hold a bamboo pole between them while another person bends backwards and goes under. Every time it gets lower. Our teacher, Mrs. Schaefer, as well as the 7th and 8th graders, worked hard on the show to make it a big success. Some of the 7th and 8th grade girls did balance beam exercises, and the older boys changed equipment. The equipment was donated by the St. Louis Mothers Club. And now to you, Gary.
In our health class, the 5th and 6th grade have been learning ways of carrying people in an emergency. Some of these carries involve 1 to 8 people plus the victim. One-man carry is used when a person has fainted or fallen, but not hard. If 3 persons are on a hike and one of them feels faint, this is what you can do. A hand chair. 2 people make a chair, and one that feels faint can sit on it. In doing this, you don't stop for a very long time, and you're helping the person who is ill. If a group of people find a person lying on the ground and they don't know if he's hurt or not, they should use an 8-man carry. First, they place their hands in the way they are going to lift the victim. The stronger person should carry the heavy part of the victim. Then gently the group lifts the body and carries it to a safer, warmer place. Our class had lots of fun learning these carries. Now here's Jenny.
John and Julie Louis founded the town of Lewisburg and later changed the name to honor General George Custer. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, Custar was an important city because it is midway between Toledo and Defiance. Custar at this time had many places of business. Later, the owners of these businesses left or ran out of business. In recent years, Custar has declined in importance because of transportation changes. In the back of our school is a monument paying tribute to the pioneers of Custar. In our school, Sister Ivana and the 1st and 2nd graders planned a kite contest. Each person who wanted to enter had to make their own kites. Some kites were made out of newspaper, plastic, and corn bag covers. Awards were presented for the kite that stayed up the longest and also the person with the most creative and colorful kite. The contest was held April 9th, 1974, during noon hour. Winners of the contest were awarded prizes of McDonald's certificates. It was all great fun for everyone who participated. Now to you, Audrey.
On All Saints' Day, November 1st, 1973, the teachers planned a special All Saints' Day to celebrate. After a movie and a talk with a guest priest, we had Mass. Everyone had a special part in the Mass. Some people read, sang, and played guitar, but we all had a great time. We hope to plan another one on Ascension Day, which is May 23rd. Along with their other activities, the 1st and 2nd grade room made a home incubator. In it, there was chicken and duck eggs. The whole thing was made from electric blankets. In the 3rd and 4th grade room, they had a cardboard house. The construction took place in the art class. The outside was painted with tempera paint, while the inside walls were decorated with squares of wallpaper. They call it Happy House. In it, the pupils can study and do homework, but they must be quiet. On each Friday, they have a good day where they give out things that they have made. The 5th and 6th, 7th, and 8th graders studied poetry for 9 weeks as part of their English classes. During the 9 weeks, we wrote our own limericks, haikus, cinquain, diamante, and other types of poetry. We found out about all types of poetry such as alliteration and onomatopoeia. The students had to write their own poems and make illustrations to go along with the poems. The poems and pictures were then put in a poetry notebook. Everyone worked hard on the unit and enjoyed the project. The 7th and 8th graders are taking a trip to Greenfield Village, and they are going to put on a song and dance to show the people at the rest home. And now to you, Sarah, with a special story on Easter and an editorial.
Most people of the world had a happy Easter this year, but the people in Xenia didn't. On April 3rd, 1974, nearly 40% of the city was destroyed by tornadoes. One little boy in this destroyed town walked up to a National Guardsman and asked, "Would the Easter Bunny still come this year?" One of the parents here in Custar suggested that maybe we could make Easter baskets for him. We began a program collecting candy, colored eggs, and used plastic margarine or Cool Whip containers for baskets. Mrs. Wilhelm was in charge of coloring eggs while the whole school joined in helping putting the baskets together. They will be packed in cardboard boxes, and a lady from Bowling Green will take them to the families of Xenia. We hope this helped to make their day a little bit happier. Our school is small. It's made up of 97 pupils with 4 teachers and 1 part-time teacher. In our school, there are 4 rooms, 2 grades in each room, going from 1st grade to 8th grade. We do lots of activities together as a school or as a class. Everyone knows everyone else. What is bad about having a small school is that we don't have a gym or a school team like a large school does. But to us, that is not important to our school unity. We are proud of our school. How about you? Do you like having a large school or a small school? Think about it. And now back to Arnie.
I'm Arnie for Gary, Jenny, Audrey, Sarah, and Mrs. Schaefer's class. This has been News 6. Have a good day.